Click subscribe if you want. Consider liking. That's about it. Enjoy the video. Apothecary Diaries, a show about our adorable and must be protected protagonist Maomao, who's a secretly skilled apothecary or some dude that knows how to make medicine really well. She later gets kidnapped and sold off to some kingdom ruled by an emperor, which search for a son to take his place as the emperor when he passes away. Here she encounters many problems and mysteries that she must solve due to her innate curiosity. This show is one of the few shows that I really like that has a really serious plot, yet I still manage to enjoy it just because of how interesting and engrossing it is, which is rare enough because I really don't like watching shows that have a really serious plot because sometimes they just mess with my head and I merely just turn to anime to forget about the hard things in life and de-stress myself. But in this show manages to just engross me in its plot and I forget everything that I've been thinking about and feel like I'm in the show itself. It just shows just how interesting and well developed this story is. And what really just balances this show for me is just seeing how adorable Maomao is sometimes. Like, come on man, you can't just tell me this isn't like adorable. Without Maomao, the show probably won't be as entertaining. I mean bros, come on. Let's be honest, Maomao is adorable. This must be protected. And aside from the plot of the show, the animation did not disappoint. This anime has one of the best animations, or at least art, that I've seen in a while. I mean, just seeing Maomao drink poison has more budget than the anime Villainous, the otome anime about the villainous that's like level 99 and crap. This isn't really a hidden gem that I sometimes cover. This is one of the shows that I and a whole bunch of others out there, maybe you as well, really like, and the support that it's garnered over the timeline, the time frame that it's been out has been well deserved just because of how well made the show is. And at first I really was just watching this show to have some filler noise in the background while I do my needed work. But just in the first 10 minutes of the show, it already managed to capture me. I don't know how or why the show managed to capture my interest that much, because even in dub, I really don't know how the show managed to capture my interest that much, even in dub version. Because when I watched Jujutsu Kaisen in dub version, I could not take 5 seconds of Nobara squeaking her mouth, talking nonsense. She is so loud in the dub version. I hate her. She deserves to be 6 feet under for that dub version of Nobara, not the voice actor. But yeah, that really just shows how interesting Apothecary Diaries is, at least for me. It really changed my mindset about shows that have a more serious plot, because if a show like Apothecary Diaries that has such an interesting plot yet is more on the serious side manages to capture my interest this much, how about other shows? What other shows have I missed that have serious plots but are as interesting as Apothecary Diaries? Because the title in the first place doesn't sound as interesting as it may seem, but just the few minutes that I've watched this, it already managed to capture my interest, and I almost binge watched the entire series if the series was already out, if the series wasn't like still on release. Anyhow, that's about it. I know that this video is a bit more serious than the typical videos that I make, but I really just wanted to try something new, and I really just like this series overall, so I really just wanted to cover it. So I really recommend you to at least check the show out. It's really good. I really doubt that you haven't watched it yet, but if you haven't, you're missing out on a gem. That's about it. Thank you for watching. Sayonara. Bye-bye.
Cause there is no cock like